3 convictions in 1 year? That's not just a pattern. That's a full-blown lifestyle. Buckle up, because this sentencing hearing is about to test the court's patience and our understanding of second chances.
2 things up today. Probation violation as a result of this conviction, I'm presuming. Yes. And then also sentencing on your plea to count 2 of disorderly, your assault battery had been dismissed. And so let's I don't know which one you want to handle first, but let's handle the sentencing first on 241607.
All right, Your Honor. My client, and we have allegation, my client is 19 years old. She's single, lives with her mother. Your Honor, at this time she's not working, but she's looking. And she's not under doctor's care, taking no prescribed medications. If she were tested today, she tells me there'd be no drugs or alcohol in her system not prescribed for her, Your Honor. And we think the recommendations are good in terms of the sentencing aspect. I think she's a good candidate for probation. I think she'll successfully complete that. Your Honor, we have concerns about the other aspect, but we'll wait for your decision on the sentencing, I guess, unless you want to combine them.
Okay, well, let me ask a couple questions. First, is the PSI accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Second, is Marianne Kingsley or Kayla Langford present?
And as to restitution, Your Honor, I did get in the file that says the alleged victims or the victims in this case. We're asking for no restitution, Your Honor.
Right. So, why aren't you working?
And here it comes, the dreaded job question. Judges don't just want to know if you're working. They want to know if you're taking responsibility. Watch how this unfolds. And ask yourself, is gig work like DoorDash enough in the court's eyes?
I'm currently looking for a job.
No. Okay. I think first I need you to speak up a little bit louder, please, so we can get you on the recording.
Okay.
So you're looking for a job. How long have you been looking for a job?
13 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
And there's one job that you've been offered a position at.
I got applications and interviews, but I only got called back to one interview and they didn't expect me to come back for the job.
Okay. How many applications have you submitted?
At least 60 of them, because I had to submit them to you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
You still haven't had a job. So what do you do all day?
I do DoorDash and Instacart sometimes.
Okay, so you are working.
Well, it's not for a company. Yes, she does DoorDash, but you know she tries to do it every day. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a real problem with your inability to control your anger.
This is the moment it gets personal. The judge isn't just reviewing facts anymore. She's reading character. And that shift, that's when the gavel gets heavy.
And who is with you today?
Boyfriend.
What's his name?
A1.
Good, at least it's not Cameron Hampton. You were Cameron Hampton the last time you got in trouble too. And you're currently on probation in Allen Park as well, correct?
Yes, and I'm currently supposed to go to court on the 4th, but they moved my court date till May 5th to get off probation.
Okay, well, when you were sentenced on your other matter that you're currently on probation for, you're working at the La Quinta Inn. Why are you no longer working there?
They don't have any more like hours to give out, they said, so I just stopped working there. Because I was getting 10 hours a week and it wasn't worth it.
Isn't that better than 0?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the other matter, I remember. The other one was when you took the bike from a kid that was riding in the neighborhood. And now, in this matter, you got in a fight with people at Zorbus, right? Okay, so.
Well, Your Honor, yes, I recall
Well,
vividly. I watched a long video
yes.
about that.
So.
It wasn't really a fight, a big melee, I guess you would call it.
that you were in the middle of.
Right.
So what gives?
I'm currently on probation. Still for the other.
And when I say what gives, I'm actually asking what gives in relation to your behavior and why you continue to behave the way you are.
It was just the people I was around and wrong influences. Being around them and hanging around the wrong people.
Then you were still hanging around with them. You would think after the first time that you were in trouble and then you were on probation in Allen Park that you would get it together, and you didn't. And in fact, I think, aren't you on probation for larceny out at Allen Park?
Retail fraud.
Okay, retail fraud. And then you stole somebody's bike while you're on probation out there. You had a case pending there. You stole someone's bike. Now you're on probation in both jurisdictions, and now you're acting a fool in a restaurant. And here you are again. And your attorney is trying to convince me that you are a good candidate for probation, which I don't know that you are. In 1 year's time, you now have 3 convictions.
Let's pause. Think about this. If you were the judge, would you offer probation a third time? Drop a comment. What would you do in this situation? Jail time or one final chance?
3 convictions. I gave you a chance the first time, and here we are again. Here's what that chance is. I gave you a chance on probation, and here you are. Why, ma'am, should I put you on probation yet again?
Here comes a decision. One probation gets revoked, one is offered again. It's a classic court move, consequence with a lifeline. But will she use it or waste it?
Because I will make the right choices and take probation, and I'm currently doing community service to get back to the community for the other stuff I've done for probation.
What are the right choices that you've made?
I'm currently looking for another job. I did some of my community service. I did housing classes. I paid a $50 class fee that you guys gave me to do, and I completed that also for my other probation.
Your Honor, I would, as to the violation of probation, she's certainly guilty to that. Obviously, she can't have a defense for picking up another case. So we're hoping the court is going to put those 10 days in jail recommended in a jail review status if the court deems that fit. At least give my client a chance to come back and say, yes, Your Honor, I'm looking for more gainful employment, doing the right thing, hanging around the people that I was hanging around with before. So, Your Honor, she's at a young age now. She has a chance to turn her life around. I think she's confident that she can do it with herself. Just that I think in the past she was easily led to be hanging around with these groups of people. I mean, even in the videos, she was not as bad as some of the other actors in the videos, but again, that isn't a defense, but we'd hope the court would consider that in fashioning the overall sentence. She was cooperative with the police, I mean, during the booking process, the whole throughout.
I'm going to have you please raise your right hand on the jail review, or the probation violation. Solemnly swear from the testimony that's given this matter, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
I need you to speak up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And so, you heard the allegation is that you are on probation in the 27th District Court here, correct? And that your conviction on 241607 triggered a violation for your probation violation, correct?
Yes.
And as that violation, how do you plead?
Yes.
And you understand your rights for under your advice of rights regarding probation violation, you've gone over those with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
And you understand all those rights.
Yes.
You also understand by entering into a plea that you'll be waiving some of those rights.
Yes.
And knowing all that, you want to continue with your plea.
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No.
All right, and counsel, if you can please pardon your client.
Martinez, you agree to run probation to this court?
Yes.
And part of that probation was that you, a number of things, but one of them was that you received no new cases. Is that correct? No criminal cases?
Yes.
And in fact, you did. And that is the matter that we're here for, the sentencing. You pled guilty, correct?
Yes.
Disorderly conduct, correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is also satisfied that the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. And the court will accept your plea. All right, here's what the court's going to do. On your probation violation, the court's going to adopt the recommendation. The court's going to order 10 days jail. The court's not going to order jail on your other matter. The court will give you the benefit of probation. Once again, one violation is revoked and you're spending the remainder of that in jail. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Is that yes?
Yes.
As to the 241607, the court does find there's reasonable grounds to harm MCL 769.5. The court also finds the following sentence to be in the best interest of justice, reasonable proportion to the seriousness of the matter and circumstances surrounding Ms. Martinez and the legislative guidelines. The court is going to order 18 months probation. The court is going to indicate you are eligible for early discharge, and I'll go in just a short bit. The court's going to order you not to violate any criminal law of any unit of government. You're not to leave the state of government in front of the court. You are to report truthfully to your probation officer as often as your probation officer may require, in person, in writing, or virtually. You're to notify your probation officer immediately of any change in address or employment status. You're not to return to Zorba's Coney Island. You are to participate in a 12-week anger management class. The rehabilitative goal for that condition is so that you can have assistance in learning how to express your feelings in an appropriate manner and emotionally prepared for upsetting situations. You have to have contact with your keys of your cable link for the rehabilitative goal for that condition to ensure victim safety and hopefully preventing some happenings from this happening again. The court's going to also order, well, I have to tell you, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to order to community service given the behavior. Are you going to perform community service without any issue on the other matter? The court's going to order $100 of community service to rehabilitate both of that condition so that you can further develop work and skills and get back to the community. The court's also ordering you to seek and maintain full-time employment. Obviously, the rehabilitating goal for that condition is to help you increase your earning potential as well. Any questions about those conditions?
No.
As the fine the cost, the court's going to order a $500 fine, $100 screening assessment fee, $900 supervision oversight fee, that's $50 a month and 18 months, and since you're eligible for early discharge, up to half of that could be waived. $300 for the cost of prosecution. Crime victim assessment fee of $75, justice system assessment fee of $50, at the total of $1,925. And the court's also ordering $0 in restitution. All right, so I'm going to indicate that you're to set up a payment plan upon employment.
Could you start with $50 a month, Your Honor?
Well, I don't really want to set up a payment plan right now, counsel, because she's not really working, so I'm just going to have her set up through probation.
All right.
Okay, on her obtaining employment. As I did state, you're
Early discharge sounds good on paper, but don't get it twisted. It's not a free pass. It's a test of consistency, responsibility, and zero slip-ups. Can she make it through clean?
for early discharge with this matter, as long as all the following have occurred. You've completed at least half of your original term of probation. All probation requirements have been completed. You've had at least 3 months without any violations. And you either paid your fines and costs in full or made a good faith effort or making full payment. Okay? So you're going to go out this door today for your 10 days, and then that will be done. And then you'll come out, you'll be discharged from jail, and then you can start fresh with all of your conditions.
Your Honor, would the court consider anything besides straight 10 days in jail?
No, this is her 3rd case in 1 year. She's violated probation. No, 10 days jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.